Everyone has been buried in sequels and returning seasons lately, and yeah, we have been covering plenty of those too. But if you are someone out there who loves solo leveling and needs more aura-farming protagonists and overpowered characters, or shows that come close, then look no further because you are in the right place. This video is going to be your solo leveling's biggest rival ever released, plus other shows that come close with powerful protagonists who get underestimated before providing they are the greatest of all time. Get ready to dive right into the action. Number 10. Tomb Raider King. If solo leveling left you craving another overpowered protagonist who dominates every single fight, Tomb Raider King should be your top of your watch list. In a future where mysterious tombs appear and across the globe, ancient relics grant their owner incredible supernatural power, turning the world into a battlefield over legendary treasures. Just as John reached the top, he betrayed by the very people he trusted and left to die inside a tomb. But instead of dying, he wakes up 15 years in the past for another chance before the relic ever appeared. Armed with complete knowledge of future, he decided to claim every legendary relic before anyone else even get close. If Genu conquers dungeons, then Juno conquers ancient tombs, and everyone who mocked him for having the world's weakest skill is in for a serious shock once they discover it can literally steal the power of anyone he kills. Number 9. Magic Repo Man. Okay, I'll be honest, when that concept is kind of genius, is dropping in October, and if the show leans into the dry humor of treating revenge like a loan prepayment, this could end up being a real sleeper hit for the season. On number 8. The Blade of Cheat granting mage enjoys a second leash on life. Yet another exiled mage revenge story, but stick with me because this one got a twist. Ryan has a gift and lets him enchant anything with strengthening points, and here's the part that makes it interesting. His guild kicks him out thinking they do not need him anymore, completely oblivious to the fact that every sword and piece of armor they own is only strong because of him. So instead of storming back for a dramatic showdown, Rain just quietly pulls every enchantment back and lets his old guild figure out on their own why they are suddenly losing every fight. It's a slower, more passive-aggressive kind of revenge, and honestly, that's way more satisfying than another straight power scrolling brawl. And what really sold me on this one is the animation. The trailer already looks clean and polished, and I am definitely giving this one a shot when it drops. Number 7. Danmachi. If you love solo leveling for his dungeon raids, monster hunting, and addictive power progression, Danmachi is probably one of the best fantasy anime you can watch next. Both series revolve around a protagonist who starts at the bottom and becomes stronger through dangerous battles. Just like Sung Jin-woo, Bale Grenell constantly pushes beyond his limits, unlocking new abilities, defeating increasingly powerful enemies, and diving deeper into ever more dangerous dungeon floors. The RPG-style leveling system, boss fights, skills, and constant sense of progression make every arc feel rewarding. With 5 seasons already out, season 6 officially announced, there's plenty of the content to be binge while knowing the story is going on and keep going. Number 6. Reborn as a space mercenary. Takahiro is a burned out office worker until he wakes up inside a sci-fi game he used to lose himself in. Expect instead for a sword and a hero welcome, he dropped straight into the cockpit of the galaxy's strongest starship under the name Hero. He leaves his old life behind and starts hunting bounties and pirates across the stars, slowly building a crew along the way. What's genuinely refreshing here is the goal. He is not trying to save the world. He's just trying to earn enough to retire in a quiet house somewhere. Studio A-Cat is behind the animation, and the same team that handled the beginning after the end, so the track record is solid. Swapping the usual medieval fantasy isekai formula for full sci-fi is a smart move. And if the space combat looks as clean as the trailer, this one sets to do really well. Well guys, we are already watched half of this video, so if you enjoyed this video just a little, make sure to subscribe this channel for more anime videos like this. Number 5. Chandelier Frontier. This is one of my favorite animes. If solo leveling hooked you in with incredible boss fights, addictive progression, and a protagonist who constantly overcomes impossible odds, Strangler Frontier should easily be the top of your watch list, while Solo Leveling focuses heavily on Sun Jinwoo overwhelming power growth. Shangri-La Frontier delivers that same excitement through skill-based progression instead. The biggest difference is that Sunraku isn't just the strongest because of some mysterious system, he is the strongest because he is unbelievably naturally talented as a gamer. Every battle is a tactical, forcing him to exploit enemy weakness instead of simply overpowering them, which is exactly why so many fans consider him Isekai some of the smartest in the modern action anime. Number 4. A nobody's way up to an exploration hero. In modern Japan, mysterious dungeons have appeared randomly across the country, turning monster hunting into an actual real profession. The protagonist Kaito is nothing more than a low-level explorer who spends his days farming weak slimes on the first floor to just earn some extra cash. While Kaito does not level up through a mysterious system like Jinwoo does, the thrill of discovering rare loot, tackling stronger dungeons, and steadily increasing his strength delivers a very similar progress fantasy. It's a lighter, more traditional take on the dungeon genre, but it's still packed with some sense of adventure and growth. Number 3. The image in the shadow. Very close to Sang Jinwoo, Sid here hides his true strength while everyone around him underestimates him. Both series delivers breathtaking fights, insanely powerful abilities, and those unforgettable moments where the protagonist completely overwhelms enemies who believed victory was already a guaranteed. But while Solo Leveling leans into darker action, the Eminence in the Shadow mixes jaw-dropping battles with hilarious comedy, making every scene unpredictable. Every episode is packed with the hype moments that make the Shadow or Sid one of the coolest overpowered protagonists in anime, and that's exactly why they are called in the chat. Number 2. The King's Avatar. If what you love most about Solo Leveling was watching an unstoppable main character completely outclass everyone around him, The King's Avatar is one of the best series that you can watch right just after Solo Leveling. Just like Sang Jinwoo, this protagonist starts from the nothing and steadily builds himself back into a legend. Every new dungeon, raid, boss battle, and rare weapon makes him stronger, while his opponents left wondering how one player can be so overwhelmingly dominant despite choosing the weakest class in the game. There is no fantasy magic here, but the competitive battles are just as intense because every victory depends purely on strategy, teamwork, and pure skill. It's one of the very few gaming anime where the action feels as the hype as a real shonen battle. Number 1. Jack of all trades, party of none. If your favorite type of fantasy anime is watching the main character get kicked out for being too weak only to prove everyone wrong in the end, Jack of all trades parties the None is exactly what you want to watch as Oren builds a new team and uncovers the truth behind his unforgettable past. The very same people who threw him away are forced to watch him become stronger than they ever imagined. It's one of those incredible satisfying revenge stories where every single victory feels like payback. Just like Sun Jinwoo, Oren is underestimated from the very beginning. Both protagonists get dismissed as the weak before revealing abilities that completely shatter everyone's expectations. And that is the full list: 10 overpowered Isekai protagonists and 10 reasons to get your watch list ready for 2026 and beyond. If this video helped that feel empty space of yours and gave you something worth getting excited about, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, and it genuinely means everything. Drop in the comments which anime you are the most hyped for or which overall protagonist you think deserves a spot on this list. Click the left video for top 10 Isekai anime of July month, on the right video for the top 10 must watch anime of 2026. I will see you all in the next one.